And I'm not gonna do it by order, I'm just gonna pick one. So let's start with Laz, I think. The thing is, that is too much, I don't believe it, it's not gonna happen. Now the thing with Laz is if we are talking like pre-repentance, Laz would be like a decent character, it's not bad, you start with a respawn. But when we are talking repentance, I would have like, it's not a masterpiece. It's not over here yet because, you know, no one gets excited about the Laz run. It's cool, you get a bit of damage. Regular Laz is, but it is pretty strong. So even though it's pretty boring, I would put it in great. You can respawn like every floor, you get a bunch of damage. Easy. You don't even need to do stuff, you just get damage, which is great. I would put it in the like great tier. I think we would have to move stuff later because I'm gonna move thingies. Like if I'm gonna put something else in great which is better, I'm gonna have to take it down a tier. So this is not final. This is not final yet, but Laz, a great character. Blue Baby cannot be a good character. Like, it's not even decent. I'll tell you what, Blue Baby is not like a challenge character, it's not really bad. It is fine. Let's say bad. It's a bad character. It's not great. You cannot get red health and everything, so it sucks. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can make it work. Bad is the right tier in my opinion. Eden though. We're talking Eden. I think what we're gonna do is something like this. I'll put Eden in great because I love this character and it's fun. It's important that we look at the fun stuff. So it's not a boring character. It's fun to play. And it doesn't matter if I reroll 20 times. What matters is that we can low-key just enjoy Eden. So, you know, we're basing it on the amount of fun. We're not doing this ability to win. Okay, you know what? I'll do it combined. Eden is a great character. It's very fun. I would put it above. I would put it, if it was only about fun, I would put it in masterpiece. I can see why you would be like, yeah, it's too much of a chance. So you know what? Eden goes at greater. And because Eden went to greater, we gotta move Laz one down. You know, so Laz is, let's say it's a very good character. You can kill yourself, kind of boring to play. It goes one down. Move on to the Lost. Now the Lost, ability to win, I would put it in decent. You start with Spectral, you start with Flight, you start with Eternal D6, Holy Mantle. It's great. If you know how to play, also you get Perfection. So if you know how to play, I guess Lost would go somewhere in the amazing character. If you do not though, it would go to decent or bad. From my experience, and this is gonna be my experience only, Lost is gonna go in the amazing tier. From my experience, Lost, when you know how to get hit only once or twice, it's not a masterpiece yet. It's not a masterpiece yet. You can die to actual, I don't know, final bosses, like deal with Delirium, you're gonna die. But like normal rooms, Lost gotta go in the amazing. It's not Tainted Lost, it's Lost. Azazel. Now Azazel, if you would ask me like a month ago, I would put it all the way in masterpiece, because when I started I only played Azazel, it was like this. But Azazel is overrated. If I was the only one to choose, I would low-key put it in like very good. I don't think it's a masterpiece. It's a great one. It's cool to start with Brimstone, but it is not there. It's not the thing, you know? It's not it. So I would rather play the Lost than play Azazel. On the other hand, Azazel is way stronger. Let's say, I'll put it in great at this point. As long as you get a few range ups, it's done. Like, as long as you get a few range ups, easy, no problem to do it. Isaac goes straight to masterpiece, dude. Isaac is like the one character you cannot go wrong with. You start with a D6. It's the base one. Isaac is the GOAT. Isaac is the one character I had no question other than this guy goes like built in. into to the actual thingy. To the actual masterpiece. Bro, this is Isaac. Also, I have never watched, it's important to clarify, I have never watched a tier list video. I have got a thumbnails. I know this is an idea that happens. I have never watched a tier list video. This is my own impressions of this. So it's important to say. Isaac is a masterpiece. I think the character tier list is going to be the shortest one we have. Keep in mind that once we really like finish this one, we can move on to like trinkets, challenges, items. We can do all of them and then it's gonna take like hours to complete. Keeper. One of my favorites, but this, I love Tainted Keeper. Tainted Keeper, masterpiece 100%. Keeper though. Shitty unlocks. Yeah, you start with like triple shot, but doesn't really matter. You know what? This goes into the horrible tier. Also, we don't need this though. Bro, the Keeper like is such a shitty character. I don't believe anyone truly enjoys playing regular Keeper. Like regular Keeper gameplay just sucks. I don't think I have one video of me playing regular Keeper. On the other hand though, where are you? My boy, Tainted Keeper. Tainted Keeper? The only character that I can put in masterpiece in my opinion. Other than actual Isaac. Tainted Keeper, every enemy you kill you get money. Tainted Keeper is just like in the Binding of Isaac and you add a nice arcade aspect. An aspect to it. I think if you can be good, if you can manage to be good, Tainted Keeper, the GOAT. The GOAT. Tainted Keeper, the one and only. If you can't though, that's on you. That's on you. Yes, 2 hits. You know what? I feel like I have to rearrange this. The problem is that you die too much. I cannot put Tainted Keeper in the masterpiece there. I would love to. Let's put it in the amazing. Lost would stay next to Tainted Keeper, I think. At this point. We all love Cain. Cain luck, broken. But other than the lockpick, like without the lockpick, I would put it in decent. But other than the lockpick, 420 damage, yes, better than usual. But you start with no d6, regular range. Cain luck is basically a myth. So it goes in good. I know I have to. Cain goes in regular good. Eve. Yes. You can't stop me. Eve is a really bad character. Eve is a... You know what? I get what you're saying. Cain got good pills as well. I would move... No, you know what? It stays. It stays. Cain stays there. But Eve, a really bad character. A really bad character. In my opinion, just painful to play. You start with 2.6 damage. Yes, you get out of Babylon. Amazing. But it's a really bad character. You cannot stop me. This is what I think, and I am always right. Bethany's, I don't know though. Bed or the... You know what? I love Bethany. I think Bethany is a good character. Bethany would give you at least, and I mean at least, an angel deal first time. You can get second floor Sacred Heart. Easy. You go angels. I know you cannot get protection, which makes it less than amazing. I would say it's decent. It's a great one. Cain is better. I agree. Cain is better. I think because Cain is better. Let's say Bethany goes in decent. I love angel deals most of the time, better than devils. The only problem is that without bone hearts you can very easily lose them. Let's say it goes in decent. If you had like the ability to pick soul hearts, I would put it in very good. But yeah, decent is the right tier. Tainted Maggie. Now with Tainted Maggie I don't have a lot of actual, you know, experience with. I don't like Tainted Maggie. It's not a fun character. If we are talking fun wise, I would put it in like, you know what, it's decent. It's pretty fun. You can run into stuff, you can kill stuff. That's cool, but But the idea of not being able to go above permanent 2 health is... it's not the best. So let's say it's a good character. It's a fine character. You know what? Bethany and Tainted Maggie goes at the same place. And I love Bethany, I don't love Tainted Maggie. Just think it's a bad character. They deserve the same. Tainted Eve do. Now, I am not the biggest fan of Tainted Eve. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but just the idea of being able to pick stuff up that you don't really like. You get Brimstone, your tiny friends can shoot Brimstone as well, It's... but on the other hand, no health. I would put it in good. It's a good character overall. Like, it's not a bad character. I can see why some people don't like it. I don't like it. But Tainted Eve, good character overall. Better than regular Eve. Apollyon, I don't care. You can flame me on chat, I don't care. Apollyon is better than Cain. Apollyon it's a boring character, like a very boring character, but Void, dude, Void means that if you get shit luck, which is not something that happens to me, you can get rid of all of the damage. Like all of the shitty items, you can just void it. You know what? I would go as far as to put it in great. It's a boring one, but I would go as far as put it in great. It's better than Laz as well. It's a great character. Apollyon? Bro. I don't care what you get to say. I know some of you would say that I'm wrong, but Apollyon is... I know it's boring, the concept is not the best, but Apollyon? I would not put it in amazing because it's boring, but great starting stats, base ones, and the Void. Great item. The only downside to it, in my opinion, is definitely starting with 2 health. But you gotta swap Cain and Laz. No. Laz in Repentance is amazing. You gotta keep in mind that Laz is just him. Laz is the one person that can die every single floor. You can get no items and still get like bajillion damage at the end game with Laz. It's great. It's great. Your guys do deserve it. Let's move on, because I'm not gonna move Laz from there. Tainted Laz. Straight off the bat, Tainted Laz is horrible. No one in the entire world loves Tainted Laz. It's a boring character, it's a shitty character. Every room you gotta swap, you gotta split your items in half, and in comparison to, let's say, Jacob and Issa, for example, that you can use both at the same time. So yes, double hitbox, I agree, which means they're pretty hard to play, but they are better than Tainted Laz. Like, by a few tiers, in my opinion. I would go as far as saying that Jacob and Issa would go in the decent tier. Because he has double hitbox, which sucks. But you got double the actual damage. You know what I'm saying? You got double the thingies. It's massive. You got double the DPS. Which means, and you can potentially have double the health. So Jacob and Issa, you know what? Good. If you are good with dodging, it's good. It's good. If you're good with dodging, it's good. On the other hand, you know how Apollyon is a great character and you just love the idea of being able to get rid of all of your shitty items? So take that exact same idea and let's say instead of a mid item, you get a fly. A red fly that deals like no damage. Boys, it is important to say that I have played Tainted Apollyon a bit since, and I think that I just needed a refresh, and Abyss is not that bad. I would go as far as to move and to put him in decent, so take that into account if you love Tainted Apollyon, and also join the membership. I'm trying to hit like 69 members by the end of the year. So you know, you do that. You know what? You're right. Dracomanistas shouldn't be way higher than Eve. If it's decent. Tainted Apollyon is just boring. It's not a fun character. I don't care if the fight copies my damage. Just not good. It is just... No. I'll put it in really bad. I will not put it in horrible. Bro, I died. I would put it in really bad. I would not put it in horrible. It's important. If you're new to the game, listen to my specific tier list. Now, Tainted Cain. This is a preference thingy. Like Tainted Cain, crafting bag, amazing. If you get the internal description mods, can be pretty good. I would play some Tainted Cain after this, don't worry. I would probably play some Tainted Cain after this. But it's Tainted Cain is the one character that you gotta choose based on what do you guys prefer to play. Do you have the patience to craft? I personally, most days, do have. And I think that when we when we just got Repentance, I would put it in Masterpiece. You could get every single achievement in one run. This time, they changed the recipes to be based on seeds, so let's say it's a great character, it's a fun concept, you can go specifically for items that you choose to see, which means it's good. It's a great character. Just let's say it's like similar to Apollyon or Zaizaloridan. It's fun one, it's a fun character, but it takes a lot of patience, and you know what, I'll even put it at tier up. I'll put it at amazing. It's a good decision, in my opinion. So, Cain, a good character, Tainted Cain, amazing, go open it, it's fun. If you have never experienced actual Tainted Cain, worth going for this unlock, 100%. Regular Maggie, without the full health pill, I'll put it in decent. With the full health pill, potentially going for the sacrifice room first floor, getting Sacred Art, Godhead, I don't know, broken items first floor, amazingly good. I would not put it in amazing or great, but I would put it next to Laz. I would put it next to Laz, because you gotta look at the character after you unlock everything. I know I did not unlock everything, but you gotta look at it like you did. So let's put it in very good. I think very good suits. Like, it's better than decent, it's better than good, it's better than everything. You can't just, you know, put it next to Laz. Yeah, looks like you can't put it below Laz. Above Cain though? Yeah, above Cain. Above Cain looks good. Tainted Blue Baby. When I started to play Repentance, this was the first Tainted character I actually watched, like, on YouTube as a video. I do not think that it should be as hyped as it is. It is just not good. No one plays it, even when you have to play it for unlocked. Just not a fun character, in my opinion. It used to be cool for the first run you play it, but after that, it's bad. You know what? Blue Baby is better than Tainted Blue Baby. That is my opinion. Tainted Blue Baby just sucks. Yes, you get a bit of DPS throwing the poops, but not amazing. Forgotten. The only melee character in the Binding of Isaac. It's a great one. You get the soul, you get bone hearts, which basically means every heart container you have is 3 hits. It's a massive health up. Like, the cap is way higher. And other than that, I don't know, just a cool, very good character. You know what? Let's put it in. The idea with just that some synergies with a Forgotten completely break your game. And you cannot... You know what? I would put it in amazing. Forgotten is amazing as a character. You heard it. Forgotten is actually great. Tainted Judas. Shitty range. You start with... You cannot have actual red health, and you start with dark arts. And base damage. So, when I just got this character, I thought it's cool, and you get to just, you know, put it in a good spot. Don't like the low range. It's not a good character, but it's halfway decent. It's halfway decent. I'm glad it's there. I'm glad it's in the game. It's fun to change from time to time. Tainted Forgotten. I do not remember when was the last time I played this character other than the hot potato one. You know, you cannot really shoot, you gotta throw the skull, basic, I don't know, flying tears. If you threw the skull in the wrong place, you basically just ruined this. Now the Forgotten is amazing in my opinion, not because it's such a broken character, but because it's the only male character in the game, which makes it special. You know what? Forgotten is a masterpiece. Tainted Forgotten though, really bad. Really bad. Not fun. Not fun at all. You cannot change my mind. Tainted Forgotten, just a shitty character. I do not know any person that likes to do the unlocks with Tainted Forgotten. I have no idea what he unlocks even. He's that bad. Judas. The GOAT. We all love Judas. You start with Book of Belial. Yes, 1 health makes it but other than that, pretty good. Pretty good. I love Judas. He's everyone's favorite boy. You know, you can't hate Judas. It's a great character to play. I feel like not enough people play Judas, but it's a great one. Like, definitely go and play Judas. It's one of the characters you don't want to avoid. So it goes in the great tier. Also, I'm pretty sure you can unlock like some cool stuff with it. I'm not sure what. But you start with Book of Belial, which makes every deal easier. Tainted Lust. Remember how I said that I'm gonna rank every single character based on fun and difficulty? This is the one exception. I am not going to rate this character based on difficulty. I cannot. Tainted Lust is one of the most difficult characters in the game, but it's so fun to play. It's so fun to play Tainted Lust. So usually I would put it over here, because it's a really bad character to play. If you only look at the technical side, it's a really bad character. If you want to look at the other side though, of fun, I would say I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So, fun-wise, very good. I don't care dying 100 times over. Fine, you know, a bit of a challenge. This game is too easy anyway. Tainted Samson. Another great character. Regular Samson, I have not ranked regular Samson yet, but in my opinion it is not as good as Tainted Samson. Tainted Samson gets angry, starts slapping things, the semi-male character. It's a cool one, not the greatest one, but it's a cool one. Let's say that I would put it next to like Kane or something. I'm having fun doing this, playing it from time to time, but it's not the best one. The Do mod, if you have the Do mod, becomes a masterpiece. If you do not, just a good character overall. Tainted Eden. I'll tell you what. I have two base thoughts about Tainted Eden. On one hand, you cannot really control the run. Like, you just sit there and you know, just hover from thingy. Tainted Keeper is like the amazing tier. You just, you know, play the run casually, so that would make it really bad. But if you happen to find a lot of health, you can just get hit on purpose and roll all of your passive items into something broken until you get hit again. So it's not that bad of a character. It's not a decent one. Like, it's not really bad or horrible, but let's say Tainted Eden bad. This game is pretty balanced so far. All the way, like, good and below, I don't want to play. That's what I'm saying. Good and below, I don't know if I want to play this. Tainted Lilith time. Tainted Lilith. I think from all of the, like, Tainted character, one of the best. One of the best. Tainted Lilith, a very strong character. Yeah, you're slow and stuff, but it's a very strong character. You pretty much got aim, but you don't get the aim. You just shoot once and your jello shoots everywhere. It's better than Tainted Lust. It's like the same. Let's say great is just a fun character to play. Let's say it's better than Judas, Sid, and Azazel, all of those. I'll put it in amazing. It's amazing. It's not a masterpiece yet. I think to be a masterpiece, you gotta bring something new into the game. This is not really something new. You can always just get Jello in the devil room thingy. Regular Samson. In comparison to Tainted Samson, every time you get hit, you get damage for the floor. Late game, it's pretty easy to just farm the hits. You get hit anyway, you get damage. Pretty much just a very strong character. Samson. Just a very good character, very basic, just get hit, get damage. Pretty easy. Regular Lilith though. Now, here comes a debate. I really love regular Lilith. I know that a bunch of you don't. Like, a bunch of you just don't like this. Like, a bunch of you just hate Lilith. But I think Lilith is a very, very fun character. When I started playing Isaac after a period of playing Azazel, I just really enjoyed it. The problem is, it's kinda a tough character. Let's say I would put it in. It's hard because it's a very fun character, but it's just bad. Just a bad character. I can't really ignore the fact that Lilith is not a good thingy. You know? We're left only with tainted characters. Tainted Isaac. Again, it's Isaac, basically worst Isaac. So the really thing is to put it in the actual amazing, but do we give it the masterpiece still? The debate is like, it's a very, very good character. I like it a lot. Do we give it the masterpiece? It's either amazing or masterpiece. I would not put it any way below. Like, it's better than Eden, it's better than Judas. You know the Tainted Isaac, it might be boring, it might be not the best, most exciting character. But it's a good one, and you can get a bunch of like secret room breaks, because if you donate to a beggar, it will roll into another item automatically. Just amazing. Tainted Bethany. I put regular I placed regular Bethany in decent. Tainted Bethany, you start with Lamageddon, which means more items. Pretty good. I love me some more items. It's better. I think it's low-key better than, like, Bethany. It's a good character. You know what? I know you cannot get red health, but it's a better character. Like, you get wisps, you get items. Pretty good. You know what? I have made adjustments. Bethany is really good. You can get wisps, and if you get a one charge item, you can basically be immune. Tainted Bethany, Lamageddon, items. I would put them both at good. Tainted Azazel, just Brimstone. Just amazing. Like, I know you get the... You know what? You gotta sneeze at them, you gotta stay close and everything, and you die a bunch of runs. Let's say I would put it at great. Tainted Lost. I love this guy, but I can't keep it there. It's the most fun character to play in my opinion, but I gotta put it at this, I gotta put it there. Tainted Jacob. Now I saved this guy for last, because my opinion is that Jacob and Issa, even though you get double DPS and everything, just annoying, but Jacob. Jacob, this guy is the most fun guy. You know what? I would go as far as putting him at Masterpiece. You get like Esau that runs after you with the DPS. You get everything. I would go as far as put him at actual Masterpiece. I think it's a good place for this guy. Boys, this was the first tier list I ever made, so it's important to say that if you want to see any more tier list videos and you enjoyed the vid, please comment what tier list you would like to see next. Thank you for watching, I appreciate it on. I will see you tomorrow with a daily vid. Goodbye.